Shamar.
What's going on YouTube?
Washington.
This is Jamar 4 here once again. Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Jamar 4 here once again, and we're here to review this latest episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Yeah. So we're just gonna hop right into it, y'all. I ain't gonna keep y'all long today, or at least I hope. So the episode starts off again with Mimi in a more depressing setting. You know, her father passed away, and you know, I'm not gonna make any jokes about anybody's parents passing away. I'm just not gonna do that. But apparently Stevie J sent some text messages to Mimi in reference, talking about how Karma is a bitch, about what she did with the sex tape, or however, whatever shade that was supposed to be. Stevie J is full of shit, but we already knew that. Carly Red is in the studio with Jock singing some song, and even though it was auto-tuned to the highest heaven, it wasn't completely terrible, right? That's fair to say, right? The singing wasn't completely terrible, so I think I'll stand by that opinion, yeah. But of course they talk about, you know, they call him the Miss Piggy / Teletubby bitch, how Jock's saying that he's no longer cheating, and he's not fucking with her no more, and blah, blah, blah. And we all know that's bullshit, but you know, I mean, we saw it in the preview, but still, niggas ain't shit. We already know this to be a proven fact. And so Stevie J and Benzino talk about this cover. Of course, you know, Benzino's out washing his car, all staged like and shit. And here comes Stevie J. Did he pull up in a vehicle? Did anybody see Stevie J pull up in a vehicle? Because I think he just walked again. You know, Stevie J good for walking. But he comes up and he's talking about, you know, basically, hey, at home, the Puerto Rican princess, aka Jocelyn, is sitting up here putting me in the motherfucking doghouse. I ain't getting no motherfucking pussy no more. And even though you warned me about this cover, you still weren't supposed to put it out. And like my silence, I know we talked about it and we only had like less than 24 hours, but since I didn't say nothing, that was supposed to be implied that I didn't want this shit. And it's like fucked up that you're gonna do this shit anyway. So now I'm sitting up here like, I got an angry ass wife at home that won't give me no puss, and she's calling me all sorts of bitches and shut the fuck ups and all this disrespect going on. And Benzino's like, well, I talked about it. It's the hottest thing out right now. I tried to tell you, you didn't get back to me, so. That's pretty much how that conversation went. Stevie tried to play the fool, but Benzino's like, hey, we discussed this shit. This is nothing brand new to you, motherfucker. We definitely sat down and said, we need to profit on this shit. And we ain't even got 24 hours, so for you to just sit there and ass around and just play games, it just would have been tough luck on your ass, Mr. Stevie J. So Erica is talking with Carly about how she wants to start this new fashion line or dress line, whichever kind of line it is, called Class 6. And Carly is telling her about the song and how Jock is trying to promote the song to his label and how she's so happy and how she gave him some ass last night because he was promoting the song and blah, 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 blah. Child. Carly, you are just one of those people that even if you were talented, people wouldn't take you seriously just because you're so messy on the show. Like, Kayma's show was messy, but Kayma's show was messy to the point where it was entertaining and had, mainly when she was messy, it was the truth. So we can appreciate that, and the girl was talented. So that's not really you though. Like, you messy, but ain't got the talent. But your messiness is kind of fake because I keep looking back. I'm like, when did Carly Red and X Mark and, you know, insert cast member's name here become friends? Jocelyn, you and Jocelyn used to go at it all the time talking, and she used to call you the old bitch, and now all of a sudden y'all bestest of friends. I missed when her and Erica were best of friends. Is she friends with Rashida too? Did I miss that? I think she is. Shit, I can't. Yeah, because Rashida was in the studio when they got that text about Benzino being shot. So I could have sworn season 2, what's the bitch name? Carly Red didn't have no fucking friends, and now everybody is all kumbaya. This is my bestie. Like, what? Somebody explain. Maybe I missed it. because there's been a long time between these seasons, so I could have just easily overlooked it. But I'm just like, something ain't right. So moving right along, about who was she talking to? Kalina was talking to Rashida. Rashida was with her in the hospital. And we find out that Tony has 9 or 8 other kids. I think the one that he's having with Kalina is the 9th one. But I'm just like, damn. Like, is it with 8 other women, or is it with one other woman that has 8 kids? I'm just like, shit. You stepmama of the fucking year, like I think Rashida said, like, shit. If you marry a man that got 8 kids already, you love him. You love that man because, damn, that's a lot of baggage. 8? That's a full house cast. But anyway, she goes to the hospital and it turns out she was having, there was some sort of line that was on the paper or reading from the doctor, and it could have resulted in some kind of issues with the pregnancy. So she got the whole ultrasound, and they see the heartbeat and all that stuff. So I think it's all good. I believe it's all good, and she's expected to have a Christmas birth. So congratulations to Kalina for that. I think that's the last I'm really going to talk about her and Tony, because they had a conversation later, but it was just mainly about, we have this baby, we're stuck in this hotel, what do we do? And who else can I get out the way? Deb, Atney, and Tammy and Waka, their whole conversations wasn't really much to it. Deb was just trying to explain how she felt about the whole little thing, and that all in all, she still supports them. She just had to express her disappointment. That's pretty much all there was with that. So moving right along to Ari and Mimi get together, and they talk about how her dad died, and she's going through all this stuff, and she keeps saying over and over again in the confessionals and in the actual filming that she is so glad to have somebody in her corner like her daughter and Nico. And I'm just like, baby, sweetheart, Nico was never in your corner, okay? The only time Nico was in your corner was he was fucking you in that corner, okay? That's the only time he was with you in that corner. As soon as the coins from this sex tape die and he can't use you for any other type of exposure or money, he gonna drop your ass like a hot rock. So I don't see why you don't see that, and I really do think that she sees that, because she questioned it before, but I don't know why she's ignoring the obvious signs and shit. But you know what, Mimi, do your thing, boo. You grown with your saggy titties. You can do what you want to do. But whatever. Jocelyn in this performance. So apparently Stevie set up something for her to perform, record a video, or do something. And of course, Jocelyn gets up there and does that little weird ass whine, talking a language I assume is Spanish, because it sounds like the same thing every time. Like, yeah, whatever. All the thing that motherfucking Jocelyn be doing up on the goddamn stage. And then we saw what she be doing in that studio when she was on ecstasy, the E-pill, whatever it is. So, and then, and that Dallas performance when she was trying to be up there doing the, oh, Jocelyn, girl, you just can't be taken seriously musically. Your only means of anything is acting a fool on this show with Stevie J, and even that's getting old. So, girl. Let's see, what else do I want to talk about? Stevie J and Ari, what was I about to call her? Ariana? Arian. Did I call her Ariana earlier in the video? Oh well. Stevie J and Arian talking about,
Excuse me. Low battery. Excuse me. Low battery.
Are you done? Please, thank you. Thank you very much. I swear I hate when she does that shit, y'all. But anyway. Stevie J and Arian talk about how she believes that Mimi did the whole sex tape to get back at Stevie. And I'm like, no. No, I just think Mimi was just dumb enough to record it, produce it, whatever. I really don't feel in my heart of hearts that had anything to do with Stevie J. No. I don't see it. But lastly, we talk about Carly Red and Erica. Carly Red and Erica come to this party, right? And she sees Scrappy. She's like, "Is that my baby daddy over there? Let me go over there and talk to him." I'm just like, "Oh, okay." And so she goes over there and talks to him. She's like, "Hey, how you doing? What you doing here?" And this, that, and the fourth. And they flirting and doing whatever. She's like, "Ooh, you can touch my ass." You know, ha, 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 ha. In the, oh, shit. In the confessional. And she's talking about how, he knows that he want this, but I ain't finna go down that road. I'm like, girl, you know you want the dick too. Don't even sit here and play games with me, bitch. Don't insult my intelligence. And Carly Red's like, "Ooh, you know, it's so glad to see them not back together, but flirting. I think they're all meant for each other and all this other shit." I'm just like, well, shit, little do you know, bitch, you about to get a nice run for your money when it comes to yo man, alleged. So, they stop talking to Scrappy. Scrappy goes over and meets with Young Jock and sees her there with Miss Piggy. And long story short, Scrappy analyzes the situation and says, "Yeah, I'm going to get the fuck out of here before World War III begins up in this motherfucker. So, goodbye to you, Jock. You know, we good, my nigga. Pat, pat. You know, hey, Miss Piggy, I'm going to give you a pat, too, because you about to get fucked up, too. And I'm out." Scrappy got the fuck out of Dodge. Because then Carly Red sees there, like, "Oh, he was supposed to be on business. He's supposed to, not be fucking that Miss Piggy bitch again. But there that bitch is, right the fuck over there." And here Erica like, "Ooh, I get to be messy in another club scene, so I'm gonna go over there with you, bitch." So here she come, and here come Carly Red. And then the scene stops. I'm like, come on now, shit. Why y'all can't just give us what the fuck we want? Like, y'all amped up that scene about her finding Miss Piggy, and then when she finds Miss Piggy, we don't get to see her attempt to fuck up Miss Piggy. And when we saw an attempt to fuck up Miss Piggy in that rental house, we saw it from an angle that we couldn't see shit. So it's just like, can I see a punch? Can I see something thrown? Can I see a bottle bashed? Or maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm just asking for too much. But anyways, that was pretty much the episode, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this rather short review, because the episode was pretty much short and to the point. There wasn't really much like to go deep into. But how long is this season, y'all? Like, shouldn't it be almost about to be over by now? Whatever. It gives me something entertainment to watch. I'm about to actually get ready to watch Hit the Floor, because that show is everything. And if y'all ain't watching it, if y'all watch Hit the Floor, leave it up in my comments. Because, bitch, last week, girl, Zero and, what's his name, Jude? They was getting it in. But anyway, I'm not going to put that all in this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Like, share, subscribe.
Washington.